to Dark Skies 27. Um, Pick up Series 4.14, um, and it's entitled Birthday Party. So it's 3:14 nighttime. Griff, you're busy. Redtail, I believe, you're also busy. Right? Um, Maybe even Mars.
No, sir.
Okay, so then yeah, those two. But the main two people I want to focus in on this before we kind of get everybody starting with Old Mo. Late, got some ideas about what's down in the basement. Have formulated a Maelstrom contact according to the question. Important member of the Maelstrom camp, according to they give
Lamp, like the object that provides light.
like I love lamp.
Okay, okay. I'm just writing notes. I want to make sure they're accurate.
Perfection.
Obviously not lamplighter again.
No, 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 no.
Oh God.
This is just lamp. It may or may not be lit. It may need a lamplighter, which is hopefully very funny to the people who are net runners focusing back in. Have lamp's contact info.
Hmm.
What would you like?
Um, I think the Mo answer after discarding the cheeky answers is to invite them to Olmo's for a bite and then talk to them after it closes.
Contacting text.
Yeah, yeah, by text. Be like, hey, come in on such and such a day, uh, wear something so I know you, and we'll meet after hours and I'll make you something special.
Okay. Um, a few minutes after that happens, the text is sent. Nobody replies. But a few minutes after that, you get an email in your box. Zoom in tight. Serious face.
Zoop.
Whatever. Pro tip, just to make it more dramatic, because you could definitely up the production quality of the stream by a couple of new like numbers here. If you,
Mhm.
when you're about to do like a serious face for effect, just lean back away from the camera because it's gonna pull into you like right when it's about to happen, and it'll be like it'll be like.
But don't laugh at the end of it.
Don't
Yes,
laugh. Don't laugh
yes.
during or after. Before also probably not a good starter to the setup. But an email comes in. It initially is flagged as spam, but your AI assistant in your holophone basically calculates and brings it to you. It is a email from the company Intel, which is a telecom company. They happen to be a service provider. Nobody in the world about it too. But the email says that your account has been flagged for suspicious activity. That there was a number of phone calls made out of your phone number shortly after you sent over a text to.
And it's clear to me that I didn't make those phone calls.
There is no physical
It,
way possible for you to have made that many phone calls because they're not a single phone call that's linked. They are individual phone calls. Like if you were looking at it on the kind of telephonic kind of mind, it would look like a spider's web is flung out from your phone number out into the.
oh God. So my initial thought is that I've been hacked, and so I just run outside and I like bang on Rocco's door like, Rocco, Rocco,
Okay,
I fucked up again, Rocco, Rocco.
I have two scenes I got to set up because this is beautiful. This is exactly where I wanted this to go. This is lovely. Rocco, you're in there. I'm assuming you've got like a small little like torch that you're like welding something. You've got the goggles on. You're focused in. There's barely any light in this space because you're focused in, right? And then bam, 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 bam. Everything goes flying. You can hear kind of metal dropping. But as you kind of run out and slam on the door, seconds outside, there's this kind of just in the back of your mind, there was something in the corner of your vision to your right up the street that stood out to you, and you're like in that moment of panic, you're still going through with the actions, but your feet perfect, perfect. By the way, perfect. You turn to the right. Mike keeps going in and out of the street. Okay, hold on. Is my sound better now or no?
Sounds fine to me.
Okay, hold on. Property. Oh. Oh, that's weird. Okay, I should sound better now? No. I was just checking to see if it sounds better. It sounds good now. Okay. So what it was is it was running from the headset, which doesn't have a an extender plugged in. It's just taking the raw sound. That's funny. Good to know I can be recorded by my headset though, without the add-on. Okay, so to your right, slow pan, kind of looks to the right. Camera focuses in on the stress lines as they're forming. You would see a man in all white, mostly white, um, with very apparent kind of indicators that this individual is a member of the Maelstrom gang. Um, let me see if I can show you their artwork. There I can. You can see a simple indicator. Weird kind of bands of machinery on his shoulder. His eyes are covered up, but there's like other red lights kind of glowing inside of his hood. He just seems like in Night City, seeing something that clean not going to be a common occurrence, but also seeing something that dirty at the same time, it's like it boggles them. And it definitely caught your attention in the corner of your eye. He's kind of walking at you. No, no, my God, because you were doing this, and it looked like you were. I'm so sorry, Sam. I genuinely hope we don't become popular or anything on the internet, because someone will find that clip and they will bring it back, and it. Yeah, he says, as he kind of gets closer to you, and he seems to be walking straight up on you. So I'm assuming you're kind of like, taking a bit of defensive posture. And he says, "You old Mo, how how old?" And he says it kind of, "Oh, is old Mo." In Night City, that ain't that long, so I don't think you're that old. Walks forward and reaches his hand out, which is basically all metal. It says, "I'm Lamp." Huh. I'm Lamp. Just the name I took. Bright light in the darkness of the black wall. Or someone of interest. Keeping an eye on you. Friends started asking for contacts and that for a reason. Unfortunately, I can't get too deep into those reasons right now, but from what I understand, you want a maelstrom. You have goals, desires, things you want done around. Is that right? can get some folks to help you out with that. Machine doesn't buckle and break like bone and flesh. Couldn't be. But I have a job I have no pay. I don't have anything to give you. And I can't have any connections to you. After I ask you of this job, you say yes. We have a deal. I'll have folks hanging out with you. In no time we'll get you spread around those metal boxes real quick. Get you some help where you need on your fence therein. But what I need from you is going to require you to hire an entry, handle some individuals causing me problems. Group of bozos. And no, the bozos. You don't know the bozos? How long have you been in night? Ah, right. So I'm guessing they're kind of faded in the back of your memory. They had to have just disappeared back in the time of the red. Well, that's not so. Either there's a poser gang that's posing after a poser gang, or these are the real deal. And fucking clowns are causing me an issue. But the problem is, bozos aren't so popular up in this ways. Real popular a bit north of here. Areas like Fresno and in between. So, if we go fucking with the bozos, any of us, probably get repercussions. And nobody wants a fucking bunch of clowns stealing trauma team AVs, flying them around, and killing people when they pull their rip cards, okay? Nobody wants that. What we do want is these fucking bozos dealt with. The best way to handle it is with a merc crew. You give me a merc crew, you pay them out of your own pocket, and Maelstrom will definitely help you out here. Simple as. Sure, sure, sure. Go ahead and make a human insight or human perception roll, yeah. Mm-hmm. So that, real quick, you rolled a total of 8, just so we understand. Like, there's no automatic failures. I mean, there's definitely a considerable, you know, chance of failure when you roll a one, but to make sure you understand the vibe I want to put down, what you just did a minute ago is you as a human being, Sam, you put together things that you saw, and you were able to kind of form the connections and draw those lines. Old Mo cannot do that. That is the difference between you and your character. Roleplay accordingly. That auto zoom is so fucking magical, dude. I think everybody should do it. I mean, I don't support AI, but at the same time, holy shit. It's just like a camera tracker. That's fine, right? The future, focusing up though. Edge Runner crew, pausing there. So we spent about what 2 minutes kind of talking. Bang, 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 bang. Tools all over the place. Checking out what's happening outside. You hear a voice. You hear Mo and this voice talking back and forth in Rocco. Maybe the first couple of seconds of that you didn't hear, but the rest of it you did. Now, based on the presumption that you as a player and a very cognitively aware of the narrative player, you didn't jump in. So I'm assuming that you probably would have stayed inside of the box and just listened while these two set up their deal. But you're listening to everything and kind of keeping track. Just want to make sure that that's clear. Lamp. Oh, good. Sure. So I apologize. This is a few. Would you have jumped in if that's the case? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So then, yeah, Lamp would definitely, after that kind of conversation, kind of step away. Mo, do you have any questions for Lamp before he steps away? Industrial. So they're just like north of you. So Olmo's obviously on the map. Hold on, I'm in the wrong map. There we go. There, and then zooming in and zero pointing. So this is kind of where the industrial line really starts, and then they would probably be up somewhere around the train yards. So probably somewhere around here or on the other side. I haven't decided yet. The point is they're over that way. They actually don't have like a stop dead location where they're at. They're just fucking around with stuff up north of you. Bozos typically have cheap shit on them, like cheap guns and stuff. So you'll definitely outpower them in firearm capabilities. They're definitely very enthusiastic about hitting things with heavy objects. So that's always a plus. Sometimes a pie to the face will actually have like a blade behind it, or other crazy shit, big hammers, big joke hammers, but they're actually like a grenade at the end or some bullshit. Like they're psychopathic. They're definitely going to attack you sideways. Damn, damn. Yeah, if you got 500 eddies, most edge runners will work for 500 eddies for a simple job like this because most of the job is being handled by the fixer. And then when the fixer says, "Hey, I need you on the scene here or there," 500 eddies appears. Boom, they're there, and they kill the thing. Oh, what? You can't hear the players? Oh no! What is hap? I didn't. Why is that? Okay, hold on. Sorry, folks. Say something.
Something.
Okay,
Something, something, something dark side.
great. So that's awesome. Definitely having a just to recap what you didn't hear on the other side, uh, folks. And I guess it was okay that I was doing a good majority of it. Is Olmo just made a deal with Lamp and is now planning on to make sure that you folks have an opportunity to catch up a bit. I'll just have you guys describe what's happening and tell me what the next step is. That's
Yeah,
yeah.
I think with Rocco out here, or the next step is to involve Rocco and be like, okay, we need to put together a team on a shoestring budget that wants to see the bozos fixed.
I I kind of heard a little bit of that. Um, so what's going on? Why are we getting involved with the Maelstrom?
The Maelstroms have certain independent contractors that are going to help us drill that hole down to the next floor of Moe's, the
Uh,
underbasement that we've been dreaming of.
but weren't we kind of settling up with the Mox?
Yeah, well, we're certainly not going to ask the Maelstroms for protection, but if they've got a jackhammer we can borrow, then that's a different story.
Okay. We don't want too many outsiders knowing about, well, everything beneath, right? Like, that's our base of operations. So I just urge caution. But we do need a lot for up here too. And he kind of uh, gestures widely at. Uh, uh, he begins like, we need this, and he like lists off a few things that right off the cuff of his shopping list, things that he definitely wants in place for the diner. Um,
Right. Yeah. No,
so
I fully agree. Both in and out of character. I think I'll offer that we only tell them about the above ground stuff and only get them to work on the above ground stuff. Uh, like for this mission. And that is if that's a good compromise.
works for me. So. Is us fucking around with the bozos going to haunt us in the future?
They're defunct. They shouldn't exist. You know who's gonna support them?
It depends on how many there are. He said there were some up north as well.
Yeah.
Fresno.
Yeah, a couple of groups.
Well, whatever the case, it is certainly going to put you on the radar one way or another. He definitely said that.
Let's hope and let's pitch it as cleaning up the neighborhood because that's what we do.
Fair enough.
Let's see who bites for that. 500 eddies and cleaning up the neighborhood. And I'll write up a little post to put out there.
Well, I can think of two people right off the bat that might need some money that we can trust for sure, or at least I trust them.
At
Mars
least
and
one's
Riff.
got. Yeah.
They've been with us. They've worked with us plenty. Might as well.
Sure, yeah. Let's send it first. Yeah, I'll make the post but put it on private and then we'll like send it to these folks specifically.
Okay. So do we got justification for Riff and Mars? You don't have to have justification for it. I just want to make sure if there is justification for Rattel, Redtail.
That's in character. Rattel. I mean, Rocco definitely trusts Rattel and knows Rattel's always looking for eddies and has also been in the last 3 missions with us. So he'll put his name out there too. I think that's pretty much the short list that Rocco has of people he both trusts and knows needs money. So
Mhm.
So it's a team R's, huh? Riff, Redtail, Rattel, and Mars.
and Rocco.
Mars. That's just MRs.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's okay. When Mars is gonna like fake his death, he's gonna come back as Ram.
Rams.
Yeah.
Yeah, plural. It's gotta be plural. Um, okay.
What's funny
So
is the Ram is also the sign of the God of War. So
the morning of um, the 15th is probably when you're going to go and just kind of hunt out these bozos. Probably easier to catch them when they're to ground, so to speak. Most gang members will kind of do their activities at night. Fun flying through the neon of the city versus daytime. The harsh reality. Cyber. Um, so you'd also know that the 15th is Rocco's birthday. So whether or not you wish to do anything about that um, is up to you. But everybody gets their email that night. Does to meet in the morning the next day. Riff, Redtail, Mars, and Rutel will show up at Old Moe's. I'll throw some tokens on there. I probably can't see it because I am amazing at this game. Token vision.
Agree, John. Yeah, you are absolutely amazing
I
at this
appreciate
game.
you. Let's see. Mars, Taco, Riff, Redtail, Ratel,
I don't see any map, by the way.
and Olmo. And activate. So we've been here before. Maybe once or twice. Olmo's
Does
down
anybody
here.
else have a black screen?
Everybody else see it? Or no?
See it.
How do I
Just
fix
you
it?
refresh, probably.
Probably. Okay.
Ignore the fries on the floor. Olmo would not stand for that bullshit. Or if he would, that's fine too. It just had a lunch. Just had a lunch or a morning rush. So
Ooh,
everybody.
Yeah, it's still doing it. I don't know what
My,
to do.
you think my food is soup?
I don't know if it's curry or something.
It's
Maybe.
bean.
I'm gonna get a closer look. We could also ask the artist. Um, hold on.
I see rice. I say it's curry.
Yeah, it's probably a curry. So I think the other version of this map, it's like a chip shop. So like, yeah, that makes sense. Probably a nice curry. Okay, anyway. Not me zooming in at silliness. Someone went into the bathroom, maybe? I don't know. Or I never made a door for it, so you can just see it regardless. And the tokens are also really small. A lot of problems I can see in the shaping of the map. Fix another time. No, the chairs are not super massive behemoth of things. You enter into Olmosha.
Welcome, welcome. Nobody dead. No bullet holes. It's a good day. And I've got drinks waiting for everybody and a joint ready to light. So ready for a meet.
Rocco's been sitting at his table in his normal seat out in the back when everybody came in.
Sorry, I'm still trying to fix my foundry. Uh,
Oh,
it says it's loading old moves, and then it just doesn't.
mine reloaded Moe's in a strange location and threw me off into the darkness. So maybe it's loaded, but just not on your screen yet.
Maybe that's possible.
I don't know, because I definitely see other people who got thrown into the darkness.
I see a bunch of people thrown into the darkness too. I don't know what's going on.
Oh yeah, yeah. I moved too. John, what'd you do?
There I am. Oh nope, collides with the wall.
Oh, we can't hear you.
Oh my gosh, we are having so many fun technical difficulties, you guys.
Riff, hold me. I'm scared.
You two are cuddling at the bar.
In danger.
I'm in danger. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I see Mars surrounded by darkness. Yeah, it's not working.
Oh, what did you put in this food? Imagining,
Uh,
imagining the void of darkness.
The fuck you give me, man?
what happened?
There's some new street drug you're trying to push? I didn't know you pushed that shit.
It's 8 bitumen.
I don't know why.
It's just called pitch black.
You just don't have vision.
Black, I guess you blackout drunk.
It's not code red or a
Oh,
Baja Blast.
oh yeah.
You just don't have vision.
I have no vision whatsoever.
That's weird. No, I know. I'm saying like you don't have vision. When I click your token, I can't see.
I'm stuck in a box.
I'm trying to like
I can see
grab the
Mo's now.
screen
It's a
to see,
lot.
but
It's
the
a lot.
the map. Sorry.
The tiles are a lot bigger now. Uh, so what from really small to everything? Oh yeah,
Here's what I'm gonna
tokens
do.
were
I'm
small.
actually
Now the
gonna
tokens
full
are
on
big.
log out, log back in.
Okay.
That looks more right, sizing wise.
I don't understand why he can't see. That's weird. I'm not gonna focus on it too much because, yeah, let's just get to it. Um, you offer them the job. Does anybody have anything they want to kind of role play out and kind of the details of the job that was just given? Any questions, concerns, etc.
Uh, yeah, I will. I'm gonna ask him if he wants those growth stations in the basement.
The grinding stations that had human bodies in them.
No, those growth pads with the LED lights.
Oh, those. Yeah, no, we're definitely growing like normal drugs in there, like cool drugs, not
For like
vitamin.
fresh vegetables for the restaurant, maybe.
Okay, there's also
Sure,
that.
sure,
There's
vegetables.
that too.
Vegetables.
Um,
Vegetables.
but
Don't
if you want
forget
to come
to
over and
eat
use
your
that,
vegetables.
Sometimes Rocco's so innocent.
no, but that's actually a great idea. But does anybody have any questions about this mission? Seems pretty straightforward. Find the guys dressed like clowns. Tell them to stop or get shot. Shoot them. Leave.
Is the shoot them part gonna happen even if we tell them to stop and they say yes?
Yeah, have the bozos attacked you or something? What is the issue here?
The bozos have nothing to me. Bozos are being dealt with as a favor to a mutual friend who's helping me. So this is a job for a job's sake, really. Nothing special. Though the bozos are crazy.
Can't fault you there.
It'll be the first time I've killed some clowns.
Yeah, remember last time we ran him over with a car? That was great.
Oh, so you've run into these folks before. All the better.
Literally, it sounds like.
I don't think I don't remember running them over with the car. I remember
I don't know
El
if he was in
Mono
there with me.
beating one to death with another one, which was fun. I also fell through a
I think
roof
that was
on
the
that
same
mission.
mission. I don't know. I don't remember. It was one for
We
Hatter.
found is that the one where we found the barrels
with
of
the litter.
glitter?
With Beverly
Yeah,
Yeah, that one.
yeah. Okay,
We had a
that
net
was
runner.
good
He hacked the
mission.
car and
Yeah.
ran one over with it.
Real
Yep,
quick,
I
you
remember
dickheads
that.
gonna keep bragging, or are we gonna get to work? Rattel's just.
Oh, you weren't there, man. You
At
didn't
first
know
he was
the
like,
fun.
cool, and then you kept telling the story, and he was like, okay, it's boring
Ro-
now.
Rocco tries to stifle a chuckle.
They just stroking each other's gags over you. You freaking
Mark just like
braggadocious.
slaps himself on the forehead.
So to it, and the situation as I explained it, and I do want to make sure that you understand. They don't have like a specific set location. That's what I was trying to kind of relay there. So this next kind of beat is a skill challenge. Um, you have to find where the bozos are located. Very important to do so. Now, it shouldn't be very hard, right? They're probably up to some bad shit, um, as they typically are on the regular. And they're pretty vibrantly colored faces, bright red noses, usually like exotic colored hair, like, all of the dumb clown accoutrement. Um, Clowns are scary, though, also, so. Skill challenge. How do you want to go about searching for these individuals? Each one of you come to me with like an idea or thought process or vein and path of direction that you'd like to operate in. Take that position and translate it into a skill check. Starting with the birthday boy himself. I do want to make sure we've had the technical difficulties, but I do want to kind of make the gesture here. I don't know if anybody noticed, but for the roll today, Rocco's role has been changed. But anyways, birthday boy. How would you how would you like to proceed? Oh, also, as birthday boy, you don't have to go first. You just have the opportunity to do so if you want to.
Right. Rocco suggests loading everyone up into the behemoth and cruising around Watson, to some local haunts or areas where they could be. Easy Mobile has the permit to be in Watson, so um, and also has the firepower, So
You bring up a thing that I have to kind of make sure we understand. You are driving a very noticeable vehicle, one that people might talk about if it's just driving around all inconspicuously. So I want to make sure that with that, the DV for you to try and track them down, it's going to be lower, but it could potentially have a repercussion to it. So the skill check would be drive land vehicles, but I want to make sure that if we're going with that route, you can do that, or you could ask to borrow someone else's car and have it be the wagon, but I'm okay either way. Conspicuous or
that's just his first suggestion. If the group beats it, absolutely he's going to go with that.
oh, fair, fair. But like in the planning stages, like the characters are obviously talking about it. We're discussing it in a mechanical sense. So I just want to
Right.
know, like, if you at this point are going to choose to drive, the behemoth, or if you want to like borrow Riff's car, that also works. Or borrow Rattel's bike and go solo. Either way works. Um, which of those would you like to
Yeah.
do?
I guess since his shop is kind of his livelihood, and people seeing his shop rolling around Watson, they're gonna know that the only behemoth in Watson is probably Moe's, or not Moe's,
Mighty Mo's.
Rocco's. So yeah, it's a good point. He might be a little bit more careful, especially because he's kind of got some odds about this whole thing to begin with. So, yeah, fair enough. He might say, "Well, I have the firepower, but I do not know if rolling a behemoth around might be the most. People are gonna know it's me." So,
Riff, do you want to lend your keys to Rocco?
Yeah, if it gets damaged, though, you're paying for it.
Make a drive land vehicles check. That'll be the first check of the challenge here.
I'm doing the check.
Yep, drive land vehicles. Yep.
You got it. Pop in so I can do the roll. And then vehicle is down here. Land vehicle.
Yep.
Oh wait, that's land vehicle check tech.
Should be up in
Drive
control.
drive land vehicle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay. So you drive around, and like everybody is kind of aware at this point. Like as you're kind of rolling with, if you're rolling with Rocco, you don't have to be available. This is just a scouting kind of situation. You don't really feel like there's any connections. You're kind of moving to these places, but you're definitely not adding any benefit for anybody who's actually doing like the talking, the streetwising, and kind of like trying to figure it out. So ultimately, in the mechanical sense, what we're looking for is a total of 5 successes before you reach a certain number of failures, which I'm going to leave vague. Um, Once you've attained those 5 successes, you kind of get to the meat of it. Rocco, birthday boy, sad as it is, failed. You have a rocker. A 13 would have succeeded, and this is not a. I mean, it's one of the checks I'm kind of looking for. Um, so if you'd like to spend luck on that, you can. And if folks who are not Rocco want to chip in, welcome to
One
Yeah, I
more.
got him for one.
So it's two. We need one more.
And then Rocco, you're spending your own.
Yeah.
So yeah, just deduct your luck. Make sure you collect the number on the left of the um, that to divide. Okay, great. Next person, whatever you're kind of, don't think about the skill check too much. Try and think about the activity. What are you doing to try and sort these people out? Now, I will state that the skill that I've kind of leaned to the next beat is streetwise. Rocco is driving you to locations to kind of get in there and kind of ham it up and talk to people around the neighborhood to get an idea of where you're looking. So I will say that there is a bonus to that, but other skill checks are available, other options are available.
Can I do a wardrobe and style or human perception check
Well,
to
okay,
basically like blend in?
well, there we go. The blend in part is kind of what I'm looking for. So instead of thinking of it as a skill check, think of like the activity and try and focus on that, and then we'll work at what the skill is going to be. So like you're trying to dress accordingly and find means of getting the crew dressed accordingly, so they aren't being seen as like a problem in the conversation. Okay.
Mhm.
So if that's the case, it's going to be a harder DV one because it's a little bit less of a kind of like down to earth plausible one, but the theory of success will be good. So the DV is going to be a 17, so you'll need an 18 or better on the roll to beat it. So roll wardrobe and style.
Wardrobe and style. I have a, I believe, a plus 12 to this, so I've got a
Yep.
chance.
Yeah, very good chance actually, half and half. Nailed it.
There we go.
So you start dressing everybody
Hey.
up like industrial folks. Red Tail's probably the hardest one, which is again another reason why the
Put the
DC.
hard hat on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like you're
Just
you're
balancing reason
Not
kind of.
supposed to be.
you're changing into workers, right? Rocco doesn't have to go very hard to make the disguise work. Just flip his coverall like inside out, and then he's like, "Ta-da! I work for a company." uh, but everybody else, you kind of start kind of taking on attire changes over your armor jacks, and are able to kind of acclimate in these questions. So that's two successes we've got so far. Who wants to go next?
Should, I like maybe call up some fans or something to see if anybody has seen clowns around here.
You want to do a charismatic impact?
Yeah.
Okay, so since we're looking at charismatic impact in this position, we're going to be looking at it in a way that makes sure you understand that the DVs are going to be pretty much in line with where they're at just to kind of get the start. So I believe for charismatic impact, it's a DV8 to get one person, like to kind of do something like super dedicated. Then it's kind
Yeah.
of a DV10 to do something a little bit more tight knit, smaller group, but like good. But if you're trying to kind of like reach out to your whole fan base and like kind of coordinate something like that, that's a DV12 charismatic impact check. Do you want to go for it still?
Yes.
Okay, then go ahead and make a charismatic impact roll for me. It'll be on the roll
Okay.
side on your tabs at the bottom.
Let's see. Okay, I see. Click it here.
DV is going to be 12. And folks, you're probably wondering why these DVs are lower, and I'm making it sound like it's harder. For charismatic impact, you don't add a stat, so it is just your rank plus roll. 15 is sufficient. Yeah, you start kind of putting it out on the wire, call Black Mamba and say, hey, come on, I need you to kind of help out with this situation. We're looking for some bozos up in industrial. See what the fans have heard. She's like, yeah, yeah, I'll get it. Goes onto your own like personal subnet where like the fans kind of congregate. You have like a fan club online. People are kind of chatting, and it's almost like Nextdoor, the Nextdoor app. Like you turn your fan base into that. And you're like, hey, has anybody seen any bozos in an industrial? And you'll get notice back on a couple of leads, which will again help you sufficiently here. It's another success. Um, I'm going to go ahead and move it on then to next people. Now, if you've already rolled already, obviously give leeway for the other two, and then just again think of like an activity that you're engaging with, similar to what's already been presented, that your character would be doing and wants to kind of move on.
I think Mars is gonna beat the pavement a little bit. Like get out like at certain areas and like ask around. Ask like certain groups of people that seem to be rooted to that area. Hey, have you seen people that are,
I've seen some bozos.
dressed like clowns, red nose, bozos?
So this would be a streetwise check, and then again earlier because of the luck modified but successful drive land vehicles check, you will have a +1 bonus to this roll. The DV, however, is 15, moderately difficult.
Oh,
So go ahead and make your roll.
one sec, I'm looking for it.
No worries. Streetwise is under
Street
social.
side.
Streetwise, yeah.
Oh, streetwise. Okay.
Street leg roll.
That's
Hey, Choom. Again, I understand why it's a skill and a trained one at that, but my brain always like it's a knowledge base. Um, Streetwise 15. You need one or better. You need one more to kind of put it over the DB 15. Do you want to spend a point of luck?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Great. So that is a total of 4 successes. Um, and again, you kind of start talking. It's starting to line up with Riff's kind of connections from like the phone calls and stuff. And you feel like there might be some fans out here for Imperial Cobra as well. This kind of helps direct Rocco where he needs to drive, driving Mars around and Old Mo and everybody. And Red Tail, how are you participating in this skill challenge?
I'm gonna like do a library search and see if there's like any like police reports
Yeah,
for the
great.
area.
That's a good one. So go ahead and give me a library search roll. You're kind of looking for like police reports, any kind of broadband contacts. You're contacting Cotton and making sure she's kind of keeping a hold of like your radio scrambler back at the base. And
Oh, not good.
it definitely would have been a harder one to kind of like get here. So this was the DV-17. Forgot to mention that prior. But yeah, you're not able to pull up much, and Cotton's being kind of difficult today. She's just not really communicating with you. You're sitting there staring at your text in your eyeball, and you're like, "Come on! I thought rabbits were supposed to be fast." And she doesn't send you shit. So that's our first failure. Um, Now we kind of cycle back into everybody else kind of renominating. Now DVs for skills that you've already used are going to be higher. Um, and then again, primarily, like, depending on how well you kind of describe the activity that you're doing, the difficulty will be kind of set accordingly. Or if it's one I already have pre-planned. Local expert is one that's very often overlooked. If you have local expert Watson, that's the area. So it's usually a freebie, but like most people don't use that skill very often, so I understand it not being like one that's popped on there. Who is
That was my first thought. It was like,
Yeah.
I've got Westbrook, so
okay,
I've got local expert Watson.
roll it.
you
You
can
know
do
the
your.
area.
could I help him?
I don't think he needs it. So like as you're kind of moving in there, and like Redtail's in the back, just kind of frustratedly trying to like get connections with the library search, get information on the police scanners and stuff. Riff kind of like on the phone, and he says, "Hey, stop up at this next place. I think this is a good spot." Pull up, get there. Everybody kind of piles out. Mars is like, "Hey, what's up? We've been looking for these clowns," and the conversation starts flowing. Olmo keeps the ears on, and Rocco's sitting in the car keeping it hot. And they go, "We heard about him over here. We heard about him over here." Pop into the car, get to a new location. Same scenario happens. Same rollout. Redtail's still pissed in the back. Fuck, fuck, fuck. I am not participating, but I'm trying. You guys, shut the fuck up. And then a lucky break. And Mars actually talks to a bartender. Bartender says he heard something about them hanging over at the train yard just nearby. Sounds like they actually burned down like a whole train car, and they're kind of holding the position. NCPD was up there earlier this morning, and there was a loud gunfight, and NCPD ran away. Like they withdrew. So that's the sitch on the street, and you guys know the exact location. You're able to move there at your pleasure. Obviously, the pleasure is not high on this one because folks are not wanting to rush into the scenario, but we'll get there. We'll... And yeah, the train yard that you would be kind of heading to, I believe, is up over where I kind of pinged it. Up that way. Did anybody in here do the train or do the casino job?
I did.
I did.
If you were at the casino job, what you would notice is this location that you're all kind of moving towards,
Yep.
relatively close to the warehouses that you met that lady in, where Steve died. Where Steve, a guy named
Good.
Steve.
Who?
Not actually Steve, nor Steve's character.
Going after Steve.
And that poor bastard that got shot in the head just kind of went, eh.
Yeah, he was like, I'm an old hat. I've been here since the time of the red. I'm the coolest. I'm the coolest. And then a lady gets the drop on him and blows his head off.
Didn't one of the people in the group just pick up his weapon and keep
Yeah.
going?
I did. You're right. I totally did. I covered it with a sheet though. I was like, hey.
He looked at the body first and was like, any good chrome on this guy? And I was like, no, dude. Scrap.
Respectful plunder. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So you head on over that way. Um, bear with me here. So the spot that you're kind of going into is like right on a street area, right? And from what you can see up ahead, it looks like the street kind of continues past, and there's this small little, almost to say, kind of like barricade that looks like it should have razor wire on top, but doesn't. And you can see just on the other side of this barricade is another barricade that's kind of connected to like a wall. And there's a train lev, like it's almost like the monorails that's broken up in the midst of this. And it does look as though there's still fire and burning, and it looks like parts of a train car have been kind of moved out of this space. Out on the street from a distance, and again, you're kind of like coming out onto the scene. I'll show you the scene, and I will change the music.
Fucking nuns.
You would see clowns hanging about. Now, this is like from a distance. You're not on the scene yet. It definitely looks like they are kind of in an entrenched position, hanging out at the street side. And as cars are passing by, sometimes they'll wave. There's a girl on the street, a girl clown, or female, a lady clown, fucking lady clown, who is practically showing her tits like at the cars as they drive past and kind of like waving. And then there's this guy standing next to her who's kind of like a clown in a business suit, like looks like the Joker, but like knockoff Joker, like Joker. We got Joker at home, um, and they seem to be trying to get the attention of people who are driving past. Nobody stops though; they keep driving. Other things you notice as you're looking: there's a burnt out police vehicle seated right there, and there's a clown inside of it. Like it looks like he's pretending he's a cop, and he's like going through the motions, picking up the radio, and like looks like he's miming. So you definitely want to kill that one, uh, right? There's a clown balancing on like what looks like a piece of metal, like over that way. It is just an absolute shit show. And yes, there are two nuns that look like they're twins, um, and they have clown faces. That's the scene. These appear to be clowns. You've got a pretty
All right.
solid distance away. Like you could do whatever you want. You do not have to be right where you're standing on the map.
Yep.
I'm absolutely
So-
giving you the full run of this.
So we've parked the vehicle, I assume. So if
You're
or
driving.
yeah. So I think
Wait, pick up that one.
so I turn the riff and I'm like, do you want me to drive fast? These people are parked, and we walk by.
Fuck it, might as well park.
He turns to me. I was like, I see you got me clowns for my birthday, and he pulls over a distance back, and I suggest we walk by and see what they do, see what they're all about.
So, as you're getting out of the car, basically Reservoir Dog style shit, like getting out of the car in your industrial kind of gear, because you're still dressed up like Olmo dressed you up like, and you're starting to walk over that direction. A very strange scene happens. Go ahead, go ahead.
Has anybody seen Rotel? Where did he go?
Oh, I've been in the car the whole time. I just haven't been saying anything.
Okay.
He's in the very back, just by himself.
Honestly, I will say the car only fits five, so he probably rolled up on this bike since he had
Okay.
to. Yeah.
He didn't want to
once.
be in the car while we all bragged about stupid shit anyway.
Well,
I
someone.
just didn't see his token, so I figured I'd ask.
Jealousy is awful.
Oh, because I took out Cheddar and I didn't put in Ratel. I'll get him on there. Sorry.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
Thank you for that. Okay. So you can approach the scene however you'd like. Again, the primary goal is to kill the clowns and kind of get them off of this turf. Now, from what you can tell, they have a train car on the kind of monorail like train track, and it appears to have been stopped. It does not appear to have been exploded, like it was kind of functionally derailed. Looks like they blew out like a section in front of it, and it looks like there's scarring damage on the eastern side of it. And then the clowns, as they stand, look like they're waiting, almost as if they're waiting for something. So as you approach, are you taking any long shots at them, or are you kind of just moving up on them distinctly, or are you sneaking up on them? You need to know the path.
I don't think we all need to be walking by. Anybody want to set up a strategic position to pick off any that we need to?
I do my
Anybody
best work.
equipped for that? Yeah, I know you're an up close friend. You're gonna stay with me.
Yeah.
Ratel, you have a sniper, right?
No,
No.
my style.
Hmm.
I can shoot him with a rocket, but
If you want to spin a rocket on it, do it. But
I've only got the one left,
yeah,
and unfortunately, it costs more than you're paying. So
we'll get you rocket money one of these days.
I guess we're just gonna have to go in, and he kind of pulls up the Unity, kind of checks the, you know, does like the field check, and I guess it's gonna have to be the cheap method for you.
Well, I do have a sniper. If somebody would like to use it, but if we all want to be close range, that is fine too.
If you want me to be on the backside doing up close, that's fine. Or if you want me to be on the back line shooting, or if you want me to be up close, whatever. Um, I'm I'm here to work.
Your birthday.
Up close it is. If
Yeah.
nobody's equipped for it, let's do it.
Well, he
Let's
doesn't
go.
have a sniper rifle, but he can shoot it. Is what he's saying. Sorry, I didn't say it point blank like
It
that.
that's fine. No, he's good. I'd
You
rather you be up close.
okay? The more fighters you have in the front line, the less likely you're being shot at. The age-old technique, master. So how would you like to approach? Just walking straight up, then, and trying to talk, or are you just going in guns blazing?
I think I think it's
To the boss.
I think it's easier if we if they start to mess with us and we retaliate for us to explain what the fuck's happening instead of it being coming out to be like a seen as a hit, you know, right? Um, but thinking about um, didn't I pick up a skill recently that might help me here? Maybe I'm just looking. I was looking at one. I don't know where all my not skills perks. Excuse me. That's in gear now, right? Yeah. Um, no, maybe I didn't. Oh yeah, that's right. Immediate reaction is what I'm thinking about. Is what I just got. Yeah, no. Yeah. Let's see what they do when we walk past, but be ready to shoot.
Okay. So an interesting scene hits right when you kind of get because the sidewalk is some of you are kind of oh hold on, not what I wanted at all. Had the wrong thing triggered. But a interesting circumstance happens when you get to right about there on the street. You would see and hear what sounds like an NCPD police AV, not a C SWAT, not like max act or anything. Flying above and kind of coming towards this area, would then see what appears to be a trauma team AV with the word uh, team kind of graffitied over to read time, lift up out of like kind of train field to the east of here, and fly straight at the police one and slam into it. They don't explode. It is very much bumper cars in the air, just slam, bounce, and then the NCPD one tries to kind of maneuver away, and they kind of disappear from sight, but not from audio. You can very much hear, especially for people with super ears like Griff and fucking Redtail, you can definitely hear them like shooting and fighting above the train yard as this happens, and you can hear the people out in front of you kind of like laughing and shit, kind of like etc. And it does look as though the guy in the car looks over and he kind of sees you, and he's kind of doing the like concerned police officer staring out the window kind of look because he's pretending he's a police officer, and then he kind of points at you, and it seems just this gesture causes all of the clowns to stop what they're doing mid-stroke, laughing, having fun, balancing, being goofy, um, being super serious nuns, and all look in your direction. So what would you like to do
I
in
don't like
response?
that one fucking bit.
What would you like to do in response?
Mars cocks up a brow, but he keeps on doing what he's doing for the moment. Just a silent, wordless, the fuck you looking at?
Do you say that, or just putting on that vibe?
No. Just he cocked up a brow.
Gotcha. Anybody have anything they want to do?
I'm just checking to make sure my gun's loaded.
Again, this is what I'm giving you here is an opportunity before combat to take an action, be it move or action. It definitely looks as though the very next beat, the next shoe to drop is they're all going to be rushing you with their guns and their weapon. The vibe. I want to make sure the vibe check is here, right? Like this is the moment where if you want to do like a face down, if you want to do like a move to cover, like old Mo just did, if you want to do some kind of shit like that, this is that moment. And
Yeah, let's do a face down.
okay,
Let's
okay.
do it.
You look at the cop in the car. And what do you say?
I say, what the fuck are you looking at?
All right, roll your face down. I got a 9.
All right. Uh, what do I roll for that? Where's that?
Reputation. There should be a face down button near it. It's on the left side of the stats screen.
Repu.
Bottom left corner, kind of near empathy and such.
It's in the normal roll tab, like fight tab.
It's
Life
on the skills tab. It's
skills
also
tab.
on the left side. It'll be IP, and then right next to it on the right is reputation, and then there's like a face. If you click
Ah,
on
there
the
it is.
face, it's a face down roll.
I see. Thank you.
So you kind of say that, what the fuck are you looking at? And he kind of like slinks down in the car. Okay. So he is face down to -2s to his checks as long as Raka's still standing. Anybody else want to do anything?
I don't have much I can do except just have Mars say, "For
You can
fuck's
move.
sake, I've seen poser gangs, I've seen pigs, I've never seen poser pigs. This shit's a new low."
You can move if you want to as well.
Uh, I can't even see where I'm at, so
Oh god, it's still doing it?
it's been doing it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on.
I've tried so many fucked up things on my like.
Watch the
I've tried so
stream,
many things
maybe.
on my settings. I might just have to do that. Yeah.
That's how this move, yeah.
How about now?
Hold on. Uh, nothing. Let me refresh.
Hold on. No.
Too late.
I gotta use the bathroom. I just decided.
Yeah, do your thing.
Okay. that should open it up to you. You should be
Holy
able to
shit,
see.
it works.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna pause for a second. I do need to take a bio break. Be back in just a moment. Talk amongst yourselves. Be right back.
Okay, gang, let's plan. How are we gonna fucking wreck these?
I wish we
Uh,
had more of the map so we could retreat backward and then have them meat grind.
Well, it doesn't look like meat
Thought
grind's
about
gonna be a
that.
viable option though.
I was gonna ask if Ratel wanted to drive by and just pop these two in the head as we went by on a motorcycle.
I mean,
Yeah, we can't.
hit him with the car, you know, if we can. Or do we not want to
Yeah, we
risk?
can't like back up into an alley and bottleneck them.
Yeah, I mean, the problem with bottlenecking is that if they have any explosive power or AV, they could potentially wreck us all at once, right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Hey.
meat grind not necessarily the best option, but yeah, I mean, Riff, if you want to drive your car into somebody, that would be fun.
I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to pay for more repairs. I'm already having to get it painted. So
Morocco's like, I ain't money.
Yeah, I didn't bring the behemoth, so
but it's fine. We got this. We got this.
I think I could make it all the. I could make it all the way to this bozo mook. Right
so
here.
you can make it to where?
This bozo mook right here. If I run, I've got wrecking ball, so I can hit
Is he the
hard.
one that told everybody to do stuff?
No, it was the one in the car.
I was one in the car. I can run behind the one
Okay.
in the car.
No, I've already faced him down. He's kind of like slinking away.
Yeah.
So he's probably the one I'll be working on. Some things from my end, perk wise, I have a perk that is going to help me to go first, hopefully. And then I have ever present, which means I'm going to be delaying my action to decide what I want to do. So I'll be the most flexible, but for you folks, obviously you're not going to be as flexible. So I'll try and support whatever you folks choose to do to kind of work on these mooks, literally mooks. What kind of firepower we got going on?
Mono 3, Kappa, Mod X2, and Bert.
For
Got
That's
my
a
glaring overture.
arm-mounted
Oh.
submachine gun.
At some point, I do need to remember to buy new armor. I've been working with this same light armor jack. It's an 8 out of 11. You know?
Make
Oh,
sure you
I
get pack
I could
mule,
at
get
least
pack
upgrade
mule and just go
myself
heavy
for
armor.
that. Yeah. Maybe
Nah,
that
heavy
maybe
armor
that's
pants
what
my
your
style.
payment would be for for the job is I upgrade your armor. It's probably going to be more than 500 eddies, to be honest. So that that might actually work out in your favor. Um, so I know Olmo, you have something that helps people go in place of you. Riff,
Yes,
you have
yeah.
something that's similar to that too, right?
Yeah, I can do that. I can give people extra actions. If you're within 6 meters of me and you kill somebody, you heal for half my play instrument skill.
Nice.
So that's helpful if you start getting fucked up. Same works for me as well. I also have something that if I shoot somebody and I get them below 6, I think it is. Where's my play instrument skill? Yeah, and I get them below 6 health, they just insta die because of my perk. I also have 2 perks that say if I die, joke's on you, I actually don't die.
Yeah, same.
Pretty badass.
That's thank God for Rhea, right?
I
What's
have
your other
Rhea,
one
and
from?
then I think it's, hang on one second here.
Surviving Boxville?
No, Boxville gave me a buff to my endurance. It is, I think it's in the play
Yeah.
instrument one.
Okay. Yeah, some of my perks never came over.
Something to
That's
mention to John. I
At
have
least I
in your
think they
face,
were.
which is go to gear and look at your perk list. It should be in gear.
Yeah.
I do have in your face, so I'll be probably pretty close to folks, but not like melee distance.
Okay.
Not Mars close.
So Rattel is going to, before the fight, move his speed and kind of get up on. Oh my! I'm just drawing a measurement. That's fun. Going to move up to the car.
I didn't know we could do that. Okay, yeah, I'll
Yeah, I said
probably
you
have
could move.
Morris do the
You could,
same thing.
well, just to kind of keep pacing. You are where you're at. But I said take a
Okay,
move. Move wherever you want. So just
okay, that's fine.
Uh, Just as a point of order, when I do face offs, that's pretty much my action, right? That's
yeah.
everything I do. Yeah, so that's fine.
Um. Okay. So then we get to the part where I add an encounter, and you select your tokens and roll initiative.
I'm gonna need you to
Um,
remind me where initiative is.
You select your token, and then up at the top you should have an option called utility, and then under utility you should have a roll.
And the
when
dice
you
got in the
get a
way.
second, can you add 6 to my roll? Because I have +3 from my uh, gunslinger perk, and then +3 from
For
my.
future reference, when you do that, go to your effects tab, and you should be able to turn the effect on, toggle the effect on.
Okay,
Oh, the
my bad.
Sandy's already active. I love that.
Yep, make sure that
Also,
it is an effect that is on when doing it.
How the fuck
okay,
did I get an 8?
gotcha. So it actually should be +7 because I have another one that gives me that, but
Sure, sure, sure.
I didn't look at those. But I will fix that so they'll be toggled on.
Okay.
Oh, actually, never mind. They are already active. Don't change mine.
Okay.
I fucked up. Might be. Might be.
Will you make up your mind? Okay. Now, to be sure, the initiative has been rolled, so I'm expecting after initiative effects to take place now. So go ahead and roll your check for initiative reaction, Rocco.
Yep. It's a conceal reveal check.
The DV of 15.
Correct. I got an 18.
Success.
So again, extra action in a before I go.
Correct.
And it looks like I'm going first, so
So I
it's
will
gonna
say,
be.
face down is an action you can use in combat,
Mhm.
and it generates a penalty moving there from the person that receives it. Currently, the only individual who has been face down is this mook, and it looks like
Okay.
the others are kind of turning about, getting ready for the fight. I'm going to change the music because I just realized we're not fighting music yet. But um, the nature of a face down is going to be one on one per person, right? And everybody's kind of turning their attention and focusing on you. And it looks like as you kind of start moving forward and doing that, they're all also kind of getting their weapons out, getting ready to square up with you. You've got the girl on the corner or on the street there. She does like a flirty little turn and pose, and then she's got two pink pistols pointed at you. The guy in the car, as like Patel walks up, you see him kind of like flip back up with a gun. The two back here look like they have just massive tire irons and other like metal objects. This lady has a hammer, and then like you can see the pistols coming out of the clothes of the other ones as well. So if you'd
And
like to face down anyone else, you can at any time,
so I can face down multiple people or just one at a
one at a
time.
time. Yeah.
Yeah. So I intimidated him. He sunk down, but looks like he's kind of squaring up on Rattel. Um, who looked like they had the heaviest duty stuff?
Yeah, as far as weapons go, it's pretty much street level shit. There are no assault
Yeah.
rifles or anything crazy like that. They're pretty bog standard.
And the AVs seem to be also piloted by other clowns, right?
The trauma
That's kind of
team,
the impression I got.
yeah, the trauma team AV has definitely been commandeered by Bozo gang
Yeah,
members, and they are currently fighting the police in the air.
got it. Okay, cool.
So I just need to know.
Um, yeah, I'm not gonna face down anybody else. I'm already actively in a face down with
Take your action
Bozo
then.
and Moot. Yeah.
Before
So
you get to
I
your
will.
initiative, just the pre-combat
Yeah.
action.
So is this I guess soft cover here, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything
Well, this is
except
probably all
for
soft. Yeah.
that train is going to be soft cover, I think.
The train all the way out over here.
Yeah.
Okay. Even the car, because it's exploded.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see here. Uh, I'm moving. Not really much to move, but I'm gonna move to here.
Okay.
All right, that's my action for start.
All right. So then it goes to the beginning of combat. I click the begin combat button, get resorts, everybody's in order, perfection. Um, Rocco, you're first.
I'm gonna ever present play my action. It's the singular, not
But
the two
nebulous.
condition. Yeah.
Got it, got it. Responsive. Riff, you are up next.
Okay, let's see. So I can move up to there. Right there. Okay. I'll go up here. Okay. And then I'm gonna shoot at her. Make sure everything is active.
I'll be right back.
Yep.
And I am going to do an aim shot for the head.
Okay. And don't forget to target.
I think I have her targeted. Yeah.
Yeah.
At 14.
At this close range, I believe with everything included, 13 was the DV. They don't have any cyberware that helps them dodge bullets, so go ahead and click on the damage. And then I will click on apply to the MOOC. Okay. So, this is the most fun part for me. Hold on 1 second. That was number. There it is. So you shoot her in the face. She looks at you like this as she turns to look at you with the gun, and she's got the hammer and she's ready to go. You pull the trigger and it hits her right in her kind of like crown, like burst eye, and just a lot of blood kind of flies off. And then she turns her head back, and her red hair is just dripping, and she's looking at you with the one eye that seems to not be covered with blood, possibly the other one as well. And that smile grows like twice in size.
Does she have less than 6 health?
Uh, no, she has more than six
Okay.
health. I would
I was
I
gonna say, 'cause if I
Rhonda
get any,
McDonald loves to see you smile.
I would have tricked it out too. Yeah, she was she's still in double digits.
okay. I was making sure because I have that perk that if they get below half my play instrument skill, I think, or
Yeah.
the level of it.
So I mentioned before, and some people have caught on, but like each gang, I kind of create a vibe for them, and they have like a function. Like Tiger Claws all have reflex booster co processors, right? They can dodge bullets. It feels the most kind of tangible for them. Animals are big fists, lots of hit points. Bozos have a bunch of hit points and are too stupid to run from a fight. So there will be literally nothing that will make them not continue fighting. You could blow all of them up with a grenade, and one of them will probably still be there. Solid. Anything else on your turn, though?
No, that's it.
All right. Go ahead and end your turn. All right. Next up is Vertel. Vertel is going to reach into the car and grab the guy, brawling. And the guy inside of the car will roll a contested brawling. So when Rattel reaches his arm in and grabs him, there's this moment where you're kind of like, you understand how this picture goes, right? Little small man gets ripped out of a car. but you actually see the little soul man like wrap the seat belt, which is like completely frayed and burned, around Ratel's arm and drag him in. And you're kind of like, what the fuck? And Ratel's like, ah! he does not
Rush Snickers.
he does not succeed in pulling the clown out. Next, then, ending my turn with Ratel.
He just got yanked in a clown car.
The nun in the back kind of looks at the situation and kind of goes, "Oh, fuck!" Pulls out a big ass pistol and rushes forward. Kind of pops to right about here, grabs a hold of her ally, drags her into her space, and switches. And when she kind of comes around in this like weird kind of like clown maneuver, like she leapfrogs over the one who got shot in the face, who ducks and like backs away weirdly, lands in front of you with a big pistol and pulls the trigger back at you, Riff. And what she's wielding looks like a jank knockoff of an Overture. It's just a piece of junk, big old heavy revolver. Attack. You can dodge bullets. Are you gonna evade?
Might as well.
Okay. This big ass wide shot. You see it hit the concrete pillar behind you like a mile away, and like just a bunch of concrete just goes flying everywhere. It appears whatever the bullet was comically large.
Just looks at the fucking crater like, what the fuck?
Holy shit! Or the term hand cannon. But yeah, the report from the gun, like the sound, it seems to echo everywhere in this space, and it's very kind of just like ringing through like the next 2 rounds kind of sound, just off of that initial burst. Okay, that is her done. It'll go to Olmo.
Hey, can I do? Can I? Okay, so move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But
I'm rolling initiative for 2. I forgot to grab. Okay.
okay,
So
I thought I had like triggered some like
no,
extra secret something somehow.
sorry.
What?
No, you,
Sounds like
Really
you
like
activated my trap card.
you triggered the remind me that there were people on the street that weren't there yet. That's it.
Okay, excellent. Cool. I'm gonna take an aimed headshot at. Since I have Rio Bravo, it only triggers within 6 meters, I believe, which means I have to choose the nun.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna click the nun. I'm gonna go combat.
Make sure your effects are on for Rio Bravo.
Okay, hold on. Let me get my sheet up. Okay, effects Rio Bravo toggled on.
Player base is learning. We're getting there.
Combat.
It's too bad I want to run Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know why. I'm silly.
Aim shot fire mode.
Make sure it's the aim is ticked as well, and then click it. Click the fist in your combats.
Rio Bravo aim shot +3. Yes. Okay. So that's probably a miss.
Yeah. So like she runs up and she's like, "Ha ha!" And it's just this wide shot that goes straight over Riff's head by like 2 feet, and then you kind of rush up and like kind of elbow on the car, like reaching around Riff and kind of, and you see it hit the lid of the trash can, and after it hits and the sounds are still kind of going, you hear a ah! From inside of the trash can.
Oh no!
If it's that same
Is
motherfucker.
it fucking Gary again?
God damn it. Next up, you guys stop paying attention. Okay, next up then, it's anything else, Olmo? Sorry.
Nope. That's all I got.
Make sure you hit the end turn.
Oh, where is that? Is that under utility?
Up
Yes.
at the top, yeah. you see the clown that you shot in the face still kind of bleeding, and like there's this one kind of jet of blood that's kind of just shooting out. She's seriously injured. She says, "Oh hell no!" and she pushes the nun out of the way and just rushes forward with the hammer and just swings it straight in at Rip. Go ahead and give me your dodge roll.
Ooh, that's not happening.
Yeah, I rolled like fucking ass.
Bam! Slams you right in the chest. And
Well, the
then,
good news is that activates my trap card, and I'm gonna blast at her for attacking my teammate.
oh no, for attacking. Okay, sorry. Yeah, yeah. I thought you said before attacking. I was like, no, no, no.
For attacking, yeah.
Got it, got it, got it. That works. And then I will be rolling damage on Riff. I'll apply to Riff.
Oof.
10 will get through. Because it halves your armor.
So I can attack her from here, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, there it is. I'm like, where's my stuff? Okay, so since this is close range, I'll
Did you target her?
oh yeah, good call. Thank you. Clicky, clicky.
T. Click T.
Ah, there we go. Cool.
And that's the T.
And then just double checking my perk. Make sure I don't need to add anything here. So for I think in your face is just at 5 additional damage afterward. So 5 additional damage on attacks. Yeah. So I can put that in.
You can just toggle the
before
effect.
the roll,
It
right?
should be an effect in your effects tab at the right side. Anything that you're adding on, if it comes from a perk, it's going to be in there as a toggleable effect if it's not automatic.
On the shotgun.
Yeah, you wait. Sorry, you're getting bonus damage from a perk, right?
Correct. Yeah.
So there should be a perk that you have in your sheet, right?
Yep.
And on the effects tab up at the top right, there should be a tab that says effects. There should be a listing for that effect.
Oh, okay.
You'll toggle
Got
that
it.
on before you make the roll.
Yes. Okay, this is my first time getting to do that, so
Absolutely.
cool.
A lot of the perks have been updated. I haven't got them all finished. Sorry. Work is a hellish place, and life
Yeah,
and
I get it.
everything, the season, all that. Also,
Okay.
I think my brain is dreaming about Dungeons and Dragons games, but whatever. That is going to, I believe, hit at this close range. The shotgun, 15 is the DV. So, click the little blood drop. There it goes. And you said you were shooting her, right?
Correct. Yep.
Okay. Confirm. Okay, so basically she runs up and slams into Riff, who kind of takes it in the chest and kind of backs away, and then Rocco shotgun, and you just see her body kind of fly off screen, and then you hear like a loud plastic and like crunchy sound as she just slams into the slams against this, and then bounces into the trash bags.
Heard
Like the ragdoll physics in this game are insane. Like she literally just slams into the trash. Okay. Next up would be the next girl there. Bear with me here. Who is going to run up on Rattel and shoot her big pistol at him. She will miss. I'm not even going to justify that with a roll. I'm just going to say he wasn't paying attention and it missed. Okay, next up then is the more clowns. Hold on. Cool. The guy in the car is going to try to pull Rattel in a little bit and put a gun to his head and pull the trigger. So he's going to take the shot. for narrative purposes, I'm going to give Rattel a -2 to his roll on evasion. Complex action. So just narrowly evades the shot and kind of gets a good amount of his arm back. The guy inside of the car, like annoyed, kind of like looking at him, getting ready to fire the next shot. Next up is Redtail. If you're talking, you're muted, by the way.
Taking a shot at her, I guess.
Which one?
The
Oh, okay.
chick at the street. Combat. Overture. Regular shot to the chest, I guess.
You mean the slutty clown?
Yeah, I don't like her.
The clussy?
No,
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 absolutely
That's for
not.
close.
that's not what he meant. No.
He's so sad. Um, but so happy. So she doesn't dodge anything, so it's gonna hit. Go ahead and give me the damage. Alright, and then I'll apply. Yeah, she takes some damage. Next up, then. Throughout the other nun, seeing the situation, seeing what her sister, parent, twin sister did, she's going to look at the situation, and she picks up from right here, walking over, what appears to be a black business kind of satchel or bag, like, an attaché, if you will. And when she does so, she's going to leap over the barrier down into the kind of divide. You hear her kind of say, oh fuck, fire! And then move to here, and then she's going to dash to about there. Oh, one back. Cool.
You got a runner.
And then end combat. Next.
Uh,
Go ahead.
Mars, I look back at you, say that that might come back to haunt us later. Think you can do anything about that?
Not immediately, but I can try.
This guy moves back, and you see him like pull out two pistols. One is a what appears to be kind of like a knockoff of like an Overture revolver or like an older revolver still, and then on the other hand he has a water gun, and he's kind of like brandishing them both, and he's like, come on, yous, I can kill yous all," as he's backing away. It looks like he's serving as
run
like
away.
a defensive posture. And that genuinely, like, literally what I said is what he said verbatim. Like, it wasn't like a, but that's the line.
Come on, use.
And that was
Take you
that
on.
was also the read. Yeah, yeah, he definitely sounds like that. The lady up on the pipe will do like a flip, and she'll land. I need somebody to roll me a d10. This is something I have accounted for, and I want to make sure that there's a potential
I got you.
opportunity for grandly funny.
Oh shit. One sec.
No worries.
Can you do it?
I got it. I just accidentally hit a 2d10 because I hit enter too soon.
Yeah, yeah.
There was a 1
It
in
does
10
that.
chance. The thing happens. The thing
Oh!
happens. So she jumps up into the air. Beautiful spiral. Feet kick out up over the head. She is spinning. It is a beautiful. Like, it kind of causes everybody's attention mid-fight to kind of look over in that direction. She goes head over heels. She comes back around. Her head hits the concrete. You watch her neck split open and just blood starts shooting out all over. Her body hits the ground and just starts panic shaking all over the place as she dies from what appears to have been too much flip.
I think that was flabbergasted.
But
Concrete. The other party.
hard trauma.
That's the
Medic
seventh
and
party member.
screams. What the fuck?
Hold on. Because every time a bozo dies or gets like violently accosted, I do want to make sure that you see their beautiful faces. Um, because it's funnier for me when you're imagining clowns dying. Hold on. Sorry, bear with me here. This
No,
is
you good.
her. She did a flip. She broke her neck. And she died.
It looks so
She was that
cool.
high up, huh?
Yeah, she was high up.
Flowers, look at the flowers.
Oh, too funny.
A
Next
little
then,
more defying, a little less death.
Mars, you're up.
All right.
I forgot gravity exists.
Yeah. I'm gonna sell you something.
Okay.
Mars crouches low for a sec,
Uh-huh.
draws the mono 3, and
Yeah.
then just goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and he's going to hack at her with a
Sure.
wrecking ball,
Yeah. Run and make an attack. Yep.
and then he's going to keep moving.
Yeah, absolutely.
10, 11, 12. That's the farthest I can go.
Make your attack.
And I'm going, yep.
Don't forget to target her before you do.
Oh shit, yeah. Hold on, I'm going to close the bar, and I'm going to click her.
Oh, double 10.
The double 10.
Oh,
Chops her in
You,
half as he
you can
runs by.
you can roll the attack, but
Oh shit, that was their evasion roll. Never mind. I'm sorry for celebrating.
so you kind of like rush forward, you kind of run past everybody, you kind of drop low into like that kind of like you're almost touching the ground with your hand to keep balance, and you bring the katana straight up, and you see her just kind of go, whoa, and like back away from it, like, and you actually realize in the pacing and the timing, like, she totally styled on you, like she saw the attack coming from where you were throwing it, because normally you're like throwing it in different directions, trying to make sure that, but she backed away from it like it was a telegraphed attack, and you're super annoyed, but you kind of keep rushing past, and the guy's like, "Hey, what are you trying to do?" As you kind of rush up on him, and the girl would dive past your attack. You're still thinking about, you're like, this attack was pretty good. It did work it out.
Fucking bullshit.
I'll never try that specific strike again. It just, it's not good. Self doubt in combat. Go ahead and hit next turn,
Oh, right, yeah. Ethan, because now I'm excited.
and then it'll
End
go
turn.
to this lady who looks kind of reserved and crazy. She's gonna rush out, and she like at first is kind of like walking really saunterly, and like as you're kind of rushing, kind of coming up on that guy, she comes into your field of vision, drops down to like a dasher sprint like start pose, and then immediately dives towards you. I need you to make a brawling roll.
Brawling? Okay. I'm looking. Sorry.
No worries.
There we go.
Okay. She comes straight at you to spear you, and like she gets in your way and kind of like dives at you, but it causes you to just kind of tap toe to the side. Um, it doesn't feel like she's gonna fully on tackle you. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Um, that's her turn. Then this one is gonna kind of come out of kind of the back position here. Actually, fuck that. This girl's crazy. Um, I always forget. I have a one that is listed as a crazy. She is going to kind of look at the situation, reach into her pockets, and pull out what appears to be like a plastic like ball from a ball pit. Push her finger inside of it, and you hear like a touch or a tap, like from like a button being pressed, and you hear like the click. Then she throws the ball over the top of the car. I need Riff, Mo, Rocco, and Redtail, also Redtail, to roll evasion rolls as she chucks a
What about the
grenade.
nun and the
Oh,
hammer girl?
no, she's throwing it onto the other side of the car, so
Okay,
they're
got it.
fine. Yeah.
What about guy in the car?
Also, Hammer Girl is dead.
Oh, hammer girl's dead. I
No,
didn't see his skull.
yeah,
Sorry.
if you look at the line's perfect. I don't have to worry about it. Like, you guys aren't getting
Yeah.
clown collateral, clown lateral, as we would call it.
On lateral.
Evasion. Hold on a second here.
I have more coffee, so I might only get more and more energetic as time passes.
Totally cool. Area of effect.
No.
I don't know
Oh
where
shit.
Asian is.
Rectangle.
Oh, there it is. Found it.
Does everybody see the grid I just put on the map?
Uh,
Yeah.
yes, sir.
If you're in those squares, get out of them. If you succeeded a DV-17 evasion roll. Otherwise, you're taking good old-fashioned grenade damage to the face.
Yay, grenade damage to the face.
Anybody else? Red Tail, you're taking grenade damage to the face?
15. So yeah.
Okay.
Raquel,
So,
you're taking grenade damage to the face.
Ratel got a 22. So, okay, so you kind of rush over to the front of the car, and you see Ratel as you kind of like jump over him from the explosion and like dive over him, look at you, go, fuck! Like that was the place he was going. So he's still got his arm being held, and he kind of just like dips down and then dives into the car, and you see him just like power roll through the vehicle and get to like the backside passenger seat somehow. Like, you do not know how he got through the vehicle, but it happened. And the other two will be taking 6d6 damage. Unfortunately, it is something I'll have to roll
And the
manually.
whole damn car probably sounds like popcorn being made right
Oh,
now.
yeah. It's crunching all throughout. Like, there's a man
Pop, 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 pop.
beast rolling through it. I did roll double sixes, which means that there is a critical injury there. So, Olmo and Redtail, both of you go ahead and roll 2d6.
Hello, kitty cat.
I get rid of a dice if I click it too many times.
I
Just
don't
to
know.
erase it.
Right click, I guess.
Nope, that just adds it.
Oh,
If you right click on the dice, it does back it out.
there's a minus and there's a plus. You can hit plus or minus. Okay. You had
I
rolled.
just self roll. My bad.
Yeah, roll
7.
roll. I'm not gonna trust you. I'm
Okay.
not gonna
Do it again.
You roll that shit out in the open.
Uh,
That is clearly not a 7. Okay, hold on.
I'll take the 9. Blow my leg off. Why don't you?
Maybe. Is that what it is?
I got spares.
Yeah.
God.
A fox man who just has spare fox legs in his fucking.
Hey, there's cyber legs. It's fine.
Alright.
You just lift up your shirt and like a pair of like bottom legs pop out.
What?
I had these
Why?
for a special occasion.
Okay, so a 9 will be torn muscles. So you have a -2 to all melee attacks for the fight. I'll put that, or for longer perhaps. I will put that on your sheet. Bear with me here. Red tail. Bam. Hold on here. Core. What was it? How do I do this? I don't remember. Sorry. Bear with me here. No? Okay, that's not right. Thank you for being patient. My cat being in the way is not helpful.
I know that game.
He's a 7 party member.
Yeah, you just have a -2 to your. There's a way to add it to your critical. Oh, here we go. Okay, future reference. Instead of just rolling 2d6, if you go to the fight tab and you look at the critical injury side, do you see how there's 2 dice up on the top right there? Hit that instead. So Olmo, you're also going to roll one. So on the fight tab, left side, critical injuries, boom. So you did get a broken arm. How did we get here? We went full circle. And then same for you, Olmo.
Okay. Let's do it. Also got a broken arm.
Oof.
Hell yeah.
I imagine I kind of like tried to tuck and roll and landed wrong.
Okay. And then for some reason, my damage is not applying correctly. So I'm just going to take it from you manually. What did I roll on my d6s? Where is my d6s?
I think it was 21 damage.
21.
21. Yep.
I think you rolled it as Ratel.
Yeah, that's what
Wild.
happened.
Got it. That's why it probably didn't. Okay, so we're doing fun here. You're good. Your armor is 11. We're not going to take any armor damage because it's a slapstick funny grenade. You'll just take 10 damage if you have an 11 armor jack. I've already applied the damage to Mo. How about you, Red Tail? Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Your body's at 10, so it actually would have been 11 damage for you. But then move out of the, or you don't move out of the space. You stay in it. Okay. Now I just need to know how to get rid
Mr.
of...
Shrapnel hits me in the arm. Ah, fucking bitch.
Okay, I see. Got it. I figured it out. Thank goodness. Okay. That is it for the crazy girl. She literally just throws a grenade, and then it'll go to her, who is going to be like, I don't know about all this. And then she starts running away, like looking genuinely scared. And this guy's like, "What you doing, honey? We got a fight going on." But she looks
I'm fighting
genuinely,
over here.
she looks genuinely panicked, like a normal person reacting to what's happening here. Okay, Rocco, you're on deck.
Guy that I've faced down and has the penalties. I'm gonna show him where the money is, and I'll say cheese, and no, actually,
That's good. I like
yeah,
that.
let's do it.
I dig
Yeah,
it. Don't ever go back on your one-liners, baby.
yeah, yep, and I'll make an attack. Let me target him. Make the attack.
Okay.
20.
And were you aiming for the head or no? Just shooting?
I was aiming for the head. Yeah.
Okay. So that
Should I
wasn't a...
have clicked the aim shot?
Yeah, we're going to re-roll it. So click aim shot. Sorry for that being a good roll that you're wasting there. But yeah. A better one. So currently you are missing by 1. If
Yeah,
memory
I'll
serves.
look for it with my one-liner.
Okay. Make sure you kill a luck then. And then
Yep.
click on the little blood roll there.
Currently my luck is going to 54. I need to fix that. Not letting me. I'll fix it in a second.
What's your total luck?
If you got it,
4?
if
I
you got
got
it
it.
set to pop up, you can't edit it properly.
Yep. Don't go and pop
Oh,
it,
that's
folks.
okay.
It's garbage.
Well, if I can't see the map because it's not popped
If you
up,
double
right?
click, if you double click the top where your name is, like the bar,
Mhm.
it'll minimize it in screen, and then you can bring it back up.
I see.
Okay,
I got
so
2 brains.
you kind of say that, right, and kind of say cheese, and then push the like barrel of the shotgun in, making sure that it's kind of at an angle that the blast out the back will not
Correct.
harm Rattel, and like
Yeah.
boom, it seems like the shotgun slug goes through and through, right, like clear on in, out the side of that person's face, and they then turn with their mangled clown face. You can see the streaks of white in the paint and everything, and they just look at you and they smile. Teeth are missing, but it's like a horrifying visage. Like they should be screaming in agony, but for some reason they are smiling in your face.
Okay.
Very seriously injured. There is blood shooting everywhere still. Move and
Headshots don't kill you.
headshots are
All
lethal.
right.
Yeah.
I hope you're watching, Lark.
Okay. Uh, on that note, the car is definitely dead, right? It's not an
There's
active
nothing
car.
here that could function. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
The engine is what destroyed it.
The engine is what destroyed it. Cool. I'm gonna kind of move forward to No, I'm not. I'm gonna go over here.
Okay. Next up on the docket, and then go ahead and end your turn. Riff, you're up.
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna shoot at this nun clown. It is an aim shot for the head. Oh, I better target her first. I almost shot the dead clown.
I mean, you can beat a dead clown if you want to.
I thought about it, but figured I better not.
They'd probably
Of course, I
respect
roll
it.
a 1.
You kind of pull this big gun up and pull the trigger, and like it's not her fault. She doesn't do anything to dodge it. It just shoots into the fucking trash can again, and you're ah! There's someone in there.
Got to be a clown in there too, you know. I'm just aiming for him. It's fine.
Okay.
Different kind of clown, but not the same
Ratel,
kind of clown.
kind of in the situation, inside of a car fight, you hear like a smooth metallic shh as he draws one of his long knives and like just brings it out and about towards the side of this guy. I'm just gonna go for stabbing him a lot. Gear, Valentina's machete, whipped, and stab.
Oh shit.
This is my target. So you would definitely see as like you go cheese boom and you're kind of moving around, you hear the metal and you see like the shine of the Valentino's knife just like slamming into this guy's chest and kills him in the front of the car like classic. He then kicks the door open and will kind of step out of the car, just like throw the knife to the side and look at Riff. You good? The fight is very, very funny so far. He will end his turn. It'll go to her. She turns on Riff, and she's going to push the gun towards your face and try and blow your head off. Riff, go ahead and give me another evasion roll. Yeah, so she's going to hit you in the face.
And I can't spend luck on that, right?
You can.
I just wanted to ask. I didn't know if I could or not.
Technically, you're not supposed to know the result first. Because
Even
the
I thought,
defense is on a defense roll. The defense happens
Oh.
first, so it's up to you if you want to.
No, it's fine. If defense happens first, that's fine. I'll take the hit.
Okay. So then, she will do damage to Riff in the face. Don't worry, this is probably not the end, as I don't think that breaks your armor at all.
Headshots aren't lethal anyway.
Slams into your armor, Jack, on your head, and you're just kind of like, oh. Like, there's a moment, Rocco, where you're like, oh, but you see it hit Riff, and like the head kind of clocked to the side as like there's this big spark instead of like a splash of blood.
Kind of does one of those like bounce back and forth.
Yeah, Bob
Fitting with the
Levitt.
clown thing.
Oh shit! If you throw down clown moves, they're probably gonna worship you. Like,
I 100% do.
okay, Sam, it's almost up.
All right. We're gonna take the aimed headshot again. See how that goes. Aimed shot.
Targeting
Roll attack.
None.
Oh shit! I didn't click targeting first. Targeting this nun right here.
Okay.
Okay, looks good. Rio Bravo.
DV's 13. So what do we get? Sorry, it's not okay. That's gonna miss.
It's an 11.
You need 3 points of luck to get it over the top.
I'll give you one.
I'll put one in. I can put 2 in.
Yeah, you're gonna need to put 2 in. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Go ahead and click the damage for me then. Make sure you have her selected though and targeted. So hover over it and then hit T.
Hit T.
T on the keyboard, yeah.
Okay, there we go. Now she's targeted.
Nice. And then hit
Henrio
the
Bravo damage.
yeah. It should be added if you have the effect clicked, and then click on the roll damage.
Nice. All right.
So you hit her in the head. It seems to kind of like hit the habit, the cowl, whatever they call the thing that's on a nun's head. I think habit's
Habit.
correct. Yeah.
Yep.
And you don't know if it like hit body or not, but then you see the white of like the brow kind of start to become red and drip down the side of her face. Um, she's not dead. Go ahead and end your turn.
Um.
Oh, you've got anything else?
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I wanted to move.
Okay. Yeah, that
Does anybody else need to move here?
Ratel,
Because I can just. Yeah,
Ratel
go
will
ahead.
call out. She's got another one. As he kind of pops out, Riff, you kind of look over when he says, "You're doing good," and you see that the girl is like pulling out another grenade and getting ready to like, and she's looking at everybody around her.
Okay, in that case, I will take a step back.
Okay. Kind of like,
Can I get farther?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I can get further.
And then Redtail, you hear that. You see Mo kind of rush off. You definitely still have the pain of the grenade. Oh, did you get critically injured, by the way? Yeah.
I got a broken arm. Yeah.
And then what did Redtail get?
A
Broken arm as
broken
well.
arm as well.
Bunch of lame. You can fix that on the field. Redtail, you're up. Sorry, I don't know if you said anything. You might have been muted.
No, you just skipped that lady.
The dead one?
No, she did.
Oh,
this
there's a regular one in the middle. Oh, I see. Okay, so yeah, she's gonna look at the situation. She's gonna see the two injured people. She's gonna look at you, Redtail, go, dog meat, and pull out a knife as she kind of like walks over towards you, like very weirdly like seductive. She's holding a gun in one hand and she's like pulling out the knife. He's like, ha ha, and then pulls the gun towards you and kind of pulls the trigger. She's not aiming for the head. She's not crazy, but she'll take a shot at your chest. She's gonna miss. I'm actually going to tell you that that is a poor handgun. So you see kind of click, and you instead of hearing like a loud bang, you hear like a and you can see that the cylinder has like cocked out of the weapon a little bit, and the gun's completely jammed. And she's like, "Fucking shit!" Next up is Redtail.
The gun makes that like a clown horn noise instead of shooting.
Fucking
Honker,
shit.
honker.
and your dead one's turn, not.
No, yeah. Sorry. Thank you for catching me out. Redtail, you're up.
Ooh, dog meat. Sticks the gun right back in her chest.
Okay, give me the, you got her targeted, damage her up. And she says, dog meat. And then you're like, dog meat. And you see her kind of like take the shot to the chest. She's like, ugh! And falls back a little bit. The knife flies from her hand. Clink, 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 clink. She's like, fuck you! And like pulls the pistol up. Like she's going to retaliate, but not this second, obviously. Cool.
1,
Uh,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's just gonna hop away. Whoop.
She's got to like back off and then like jump back over the barricade.
Jumps backwards.
Okay. Olmo. Oh, sorry. Why did I say Olmo? Redtail. Fuck my life. Go ahead and end your turn. Okay. So the other nun will continue on running. It seems like she's moving her way down through the spacer. Uh, she's got a pretty good clip on everybody. Looks like she's probably going to make it out, from what you can tell. Then it'll go to the next one, who is the business guy. He's got the guns. He is going to like still hold the guns, and it looks like he's ready in action. Mars, if you get close to him, he's going to try and shoot you. It'll go to Mars. You have the lady who tried to charge you. You have the lady with the grenade to the left of you, and then you have the guy with the pistols who's kind of brandishing them at you. And then this girl looks like a normal girl who's just wearing clown makeup and is now scared and like definitely doesn't want to be here. So you're calling how you want to deal with everybody.
All right, so both of them look readying the gun. I'm gonna run up to him.
Okay, he'll take a shot.
That's 4 movement so far. I want to see if this. I don't know if this is gonna stop me or not, so I'm not gonna keep going any
No.
further. All right, so I'm
Well,
gonna use
you
cut
got an
bullet.
evasion roll, or yeah, if you're evading,
Yep, that's cut bullets.
you just kind of like deftly with your right hand, kind of just cut the bullet in the air and move past.
Yep. Let me go ahead and put the rest of my movement in real quick. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and there's one more I can do. I'm just trying to. Yeah, that way I can see better. 12. I'm chasing after the nun.
I presume that you kind of like rush to the girl who's like, "Oh no, please, oh no!" and you're like waving your sword in the air, like cutting the bullet, and then kind of jump up onto that barricade, and then jump across like the open chasm, hit the ground, kind of power slide, and like start running along the way. You feel
Yeah.
like she's got a pretty good like lead on you, but you feel like you can catch her.
Yes, sir.
Then next up on the docket would be next clown. Go ahead and enter.
Oh, wait, sorry. Yeah. Enter.
She is going to go fucking no and rush over to the barricade you jumped off of. Like you see her kind of hesitate and stop, and then she pulls out the pistol and kind of fires it at your back. Go ahead and give me an evasion roll. You're paying attention as you're moving, like you're moving left to right, etc., etc.
High battlefield awareness. 19 melee.
Yep. So a bullet kind of streaks past behind you. You kind of like very quickly drop down low and then kind of shift, like waiting for the report of the bullet to kind of move, and you'd hear it hit like a good 2 or 3 feet behind you. Okay.
Middle finger up in the air the whole time I'm sliding.
It'll go to Grenade Girly, and she is going to pull out another grenade. No one ever saw this coming. Rush
Never.
between Rattel and Riff and jump onto the hood of the car, pull the grenade and like, fuck all of you, and then throw it towards Redtail and Old Mo. Bear with me here. Athletics. So she makes it. 13. Well, let me double check. Might be out. She will not make it. She'll throw it short. So it'll hit about here, but I think that still gets you both in range. So go ahead and give me a roll, but since you both are in cover, it will destroy cover. Grenades do so. Um, but you'll be
Does it hit
taking
Mo?
less damage
Or
from the grenade.
does it hit Red Tail?
It'll hit both, yeah. It's 5 by
Okay.
5 centered.
Ah. Well, yeah, so if it's centered here, it's not going to hit Red Tail,
That's incorrect.
right?
It's centered on there. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you had
Closer
it
to the.
here. Sorry.
Yeah, I had
Got
it
it.
where the
Well, I'm
12
good.
was. It would be one
Yep.
over that.
Okay. Right. Fair.
Okay, so both of you. This was a DV, yeah, 13. So yeah, you're able to pass that check. Redtail and hold on, let me make the box. Let me try and make the box. Center. There. Right. If you're inside of that space, move outside of it. You can go anywhere outside of it. Doesn't matter.
Mo.
And you two are capable of dodging bullets, right? I think everybody here is capable of dodging bullets.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. Because you can't dodge an explosion unless you can dodge a bullet.
I don't.
Oh wait, I never cut the guy. Fuck. It's all right. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, make your attack.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I apologize.
No, it's okay. Make sure you
I
target
think I
him.
got distracted.
Thought you were doing something else. I thought you were just
Uh,
running my house.
No, you Yeah, you get a free. Yeah, okay, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Got wrecking ball.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
And
24.
melee attacks, so they get to dodge normal. Another 30 for me, real quick. Oh, that'd have been funny. Go ahead and click the damage.
Yes, sir.
And you don't have them targeted, so make sure you do that.
I thought I did.
Hit
Sorry.
T over the bozo.
Oh, right.
Now click damage.
I aimed for the head. God damn it. I'll re-roll it.
You aimed for the head, you said?
No, I aimed for the head.
Okay, you're. Okay, so that's gonna be a miss then.
No, I mean like it was aiming for the head. I wasn't trying to. I didn't realize it was on the
Oh,
head.
got it. So then
Want me to
re-roll
re-roll?
it. Yeah.
We're just like, all right. It's checkmarked aim shot. That's why I'm still not used to this.
Okay. Why'd you click damage?
I thought you wanted me to re-roll
No,
damage.
no. I wanted you to re-roll the attack because
Oh,
if you click the damage, it's going to apply to this character's head. I can't use this roll anymore. It's bogus. It's out. So you need to re-roll
okay.
the attack and the damage.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Okay, so it's still trying to aim for the head no matter what I do.
Can you click the aim button to unclick it?
There's no aim button for me.
There's an
There
aim
should roll
toggleable.
criticals.
No, no, no. Not in the attack roll. Next to
In the
where the
fight.
attack roll is clicked. There should be
Yeah,
a
the
small.
fist, right? Not the blood, right?
Next to the fist, there should be a little thing that's toggled on. It says
Oh,
aim.
bet. Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so that'll hit. Go ahead and
23.
click the damage.
Same roll.
We got there. Let's see him roll the exact same damage.
Let's roll
That would
higher.
be unlikely.
Yeah, one off. Haha.
Almost.
Okay,
Almost.
then applying.
All right. Thank you. Sorry about that.
No problem. So you cut him like it doesn't wound him as badly as you expect, and he kind of says "fuck you," and you're flipping people off while you're running, and he's flipping you off, just to make sure you.
What's your name?
He doesn't reply. Um, because I don't know. They're NPCs. Grenade girl threw her grenade, and then it'll go. And she's standing on top of the car, which at the end of the initiative route will do something. She scared, continues to run. Will take a different direction this time. Kind of makes her way towards the street. Um, cool. Then it'll go to the end of the initiative. The roof of the car's integrity doesn't hold out. Girl with the grenades falls into the cars. Um, falls into the car rather, and you can hear like a lot of clunk, 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 clunk sounds as she falls into the uh, burnt out vehicle. Rocco, you're up.
I reserve my turn.
Okay, have a present. Go ahead and end your turn then.
You got it.
Riff, you're up.
I'm gonna try to shoot this nun in the head again.
Okay. That'll hit.
Yeah. I rolled really shit damage.
Oh, that's wild. You'll take some damage. Not enough to kill her, but enough to seriously injure her.
These days I'll get somebody below 6
She
HP in
kind
a
of
shot.
reaches up and just pulls the habit off and kind of throws it on the ground. Her hair's in like a hairnet and kind of like tied back. Um, and you can see like the clown makeup, like she didn't do it all the way up. Like it looks like it's just got like a line across the top. Um, okay. End your turn. Bertel grabs a hold of Riff, and are you resisting him?
No.
His action is to grab you, and he runs over to here. As he's doing so, looks over at Rocco. Get the fuck back! And bolts. Because he realized that inside of that car, going
Uh-huh.
on. Oh, I grabbed the wrong person.
Yeah.
We're good.
Grab
I
her
was like,
hand.
It looks
Like,
along
get
all
out
right.
of here, guys.
He's hanging
Get
on.
the fuck back.
Wait a second. Who the fuck is
Like
that
a cannon.
He would realize that the girl who dropped inside the car just dropped several explosives into the floorboards of that vehicle.
Well, it just so happens that that's exactly what I was planning on using my action for, and that is going to be to. I'll take my action now then.
Yep.
I'm gonna get the fuck away from there. And I'll shoot the nun.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, real
let's
quick.
see, that's 5 by
Sorry.
5. Is that enough?
Sorry,
Go ahead.
apologies. Just a quick second. I think we're kind of understanding Ever Present a bit incorrectly. You're taking a
Mhm.
move and an action. When you
Yep.
ready an action, you get an action, not a move, action, and an action.
Don't I get both if I'm just delaying my
It's not delaying your
turn?
turn. It's delaying your action. So when you take the delay
Oh.
action, you're not waiting for your turn to happen later. You're waiting for your action to happen later. Sorry.
Yeah, that changes things quite a bit. Let me just check that wording real quick.
I'll double check
See,
my side too.
when you hold an action, you don't need to specify an action, triggering event, or initiative count.
Right.
Instead, you can interrupt a single event as if you had specified it as a triggering action. Alternately, you can select up to 2 separate actions and trigger. Okay.
Right.
I
The
see.
rules of it still have to follow delaying your action or holding an action.
I just misunderstood what the action naming was because I'm
okay.
used to like delaying as
Since
the
you're
D&D
already over
term.
there and you're taking the shot, take the shot. But just moving forward, we'll kind of
Okay, that's fair.
got it.
And is that outside of what I've seen the range be? 5 by 5 centered on her.
Oh,
Should be
it's inside of a
correct.
car. It's probably not going to get too much like distance outwise, but yeah, you
Yeah.
feel like you're a safe distance away.
Okay.
If you have one square of movement, you can
I
get
don't
over
have
the
to take the
barricade.
shot if that's as.
Again, your call. If you want to or not, it's totally up to you.
I'll do it one last time as a sign error to what my understanding was,
Fair enough.
since you said I could.
I'll
Let
always
me,
take advantages if they're on the table, folks. Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Exploit often.
Yeah, that'll miss. You kind of hit
Yeah,
that.
because I had the aim shot, and that's fine. Yeah.
You have
it
one
wasn't
more
meant to be.
spacer to go. If so, you can dive
Hmm?
over the rail. Again, you're fine where you're at. I just
I
think it's
do.
more action hero if you just and kind of roll behind where
We're
Rock.
running. Fucking.
Yeah. Then it'll go to the nun, who is going to just kind of angrily shoot a shot at Riff, because that's who she's been shooting at. Go ahead and make your evasion. Actually, no need. Sorry, it's okay. Roll a d10. Yeah. So she raises the gun up, points it at you, pulls the trigger. The gun explodes in her hand. Poor quality piece of shit. Just detonates in her hand, and you see her hand is no longer there once the explosion's gone, and she just grabs a hold of her wrist, screaming, "Ah! Ah!" She's still alive.
You should have shot at Rocco's.
Olmo. You see everybody running away from the car. You heard the clunkety clunk clunks in the car. You've been through a couple of explosions so far. If you want to be in another one, I'm more than welcome to let you, I'm inviting you to it, but if you want to do something else, that's cool too. Might be muted, I don't know.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. I would. I'm betting that I'm far enough away is the thing,
Yeah, you're
and
good.
I feel like there's something that needs to be done that's more important, and that's Mars needs to catch up to the very last of the nuns and make sure that she doesn't get out of here. So I'm going to use dialectic synergy, and I'm just going to shout across this like concrete wasteland over to Mars like, "You go get her, boy!"
I would like for Mars, go ahead and make a perception check, but very
Perception.
very high DV.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay.
I am shouting if that helps.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. You hear him. That's fine. Okay. You can go ahead and take a move action and regular action since he's giving you both. So dash
Oh,
action plus move.
yep.
You can get right on her. You stop right behind her.
That's 10. I can actually close right up on her.
Yeah.
And like you said, I can act as well.
So
Mhm.
you are not taking a turn. You are just getting an action and a move action. So since it is not your turn, you cannot wrecking ball.
Okay, that's fine. So I can just run up on her then.
Correct.
Oh yeah. Um, and I can't grab her or anything. Oh no, I thought my action was the dash. That's right. That's right. That's right. Okay. Thank you for helping me.
No problem. It's going to go to the one on the street. She's going to look at you, and she's going to shoot you, Olmo, square in the chest with a broken pistol. She looks down at it as she kind of like raises it up to shoot at you, and like slams the thing, and she's going to use her action to unjam the weapon. She's done. It's going to go to Redtail. Eat it if you're talking.
How how would I stabilize a critical injury? Like how would I
Sure,
finish
it's
up
an
an
action. Currently, you have broken arm, right?
yeah, a split foot.
So you go to page 187 of the core rulebook, and you look at the quick fix and treatments, right? For broken arm, a quick fix requires a paramedic roll, a DB13, and you do so as an action. To do a treatment, it requires you to be in a facility, clinic or otherwise, and have the tools. But yeah, go ahead and
Yeah.
make a paramedic check. Kind of look at the arm and you kind of like feel the bone kind of moving around and you're like fuck. You reach into your bag, like you sit down like on a trash bag and just start fixing it real quick, kind of like pop back up. You've got like a bit of a stint and like you kind of got some volume in it. The penalty is currently not taken into account for the remainder of the combat. However, um, cannot permanently fix it until you use a treatment effect. Okay. It'll go to the next person, which is the nun who's getting away. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, she's running. She feels you right on her heels. And you hear, far too late, a screaming sound of an engine bursting and, like, just completely being torched out. And a volume of mass and motion takes up your entire field of vision, Mars. I need you to make an evasion roll.
Straight up evasion. Okay. This isn't bullets. This is just evading
I'll explain the scene.
objects.
Yeah, I'll explain the scene after. Yeah, you're not cutting it with a bullet or with a weapon. This is very much different. Okay,
Oh
perfection.
hell yes.
The DV was 17. You literally stop on a dime, get up on your tippy toes to maintain that position, and hold your body just taut as an AV slams directly in front of you, smashing her frame into oblivion, exploding and bursting and sliding across the rails into the street south of you in that instant. It's just a blur of motion, and it's literally right here. I need you to make a
She's near
concentration
at this
roll.
point.
I need yeah, she's gone. You don't even see any like evidence of her existing. I need you to make me a concentration roll though.
We got this.
Okay, so this
Okay.
seeing a woman absolutely obliterated in that fashion so suddenly by something that nobody could have dodged, and absolutely there's no chance of that. That could just happen to anybody. Causes something inside of Mars to just die again, right? Like you know it's filled with horrors, but seeing it this up close and personal and realizing you were literally like centimeters from meeting the same fate makes you kind of just reflect on it negatively. I need you to roll 2d6 and then subtract the total from your humanity.
Oh shit. Okay, gotcha.
There was no agency in that death. That was just an AV falling out of the sky and absolutely just
Holy
ending
shit.
a person. Um, Did you remove it from your humanity or no?
I've got to
I
I've
can
got to get out.
I can do it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You're down to 17.
Yeah, I need therapy soon.
Yeah. Okay. So absolutely
Oh, we
obliterated
all.
that lady. It'll go to um, it'll go to the guy with the guns. Kind of seeing the AV fall from the sky, you can now all hear the NCPD klaxon coming from above. The AV appears to have won the fight against the trauma team one, which will cause this guy to goes, "Ooh, we gotta beat feet, guys. Let's get on out of here!" And he'll just start running towards the street. He makes it into the street. Somebody roll me a d10.
I got you.
Please roll 10. Please get hit by a car.
Okay. So a car drives past him, but on the opposite side of the lane as he's running up to it. So he kind of like timed it almost immaculately. Okay. Next up is Mars.
Mars, since it is your turn, just reminding you, you were in Series 3, correct?
Yes.
So reduce your humanity loss by 1.
Oh, gotcha.
That's right, yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
18.
You need it.
I got it.
Yeah, I do. I'm looking rough. Or
Okay.
feeling rough, or whatever the case may be.
How would you like to act?
2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh, it's still
6.
counting your movement from the instance, so don't pay attention to that because it counted the after you end your turn. So do me a favor and hit end turn real quick.
Okay, one sec. In turn.
Okay, and then I'll go back. Now go ahead and act. It should move your should have move available. Nope. I guess it's gonna keep it tracked until. So yeah, it shows the move that you did before. That's really interesting.
I'm gonna like kind of like run up to this truck, kick up kick up off the rail, and then jump up on top of this box and then
Yeah.
drop down. That's the most I can do right now.
Okay, cool. Next up,
In turn.
she is going to like seeing the AV go. Oh God! Oh my fucking shit! And she'll run out into the street. Somebody roll d10.
I got this one.
Do it.
1.
Yeah. Uh, the car, the car that was like driving past, that nearly hit the other guy. It just narrowly misses her and then stops. So like it's right way traffic, so it's like it's gonna be over here. And she goes, "What the fuck? I'm trying to." And then just as she's about to finish that sentence, another car slams into the back end of that car, and that whole mess is just dragged off the side of the screen.
Chaos, wherever we go.
Insanity.
This
Next
metal.
up,
Kids look both ways before crossing the street.
grenade clown explodes. You see just an absolute just smattering of explosions, like boom, 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 and like some of them seem to like be different colors, like fireworks, all happening inside of the car. You would watch the explosion extend outwards. Mo, for dramatic effect, make an evasion roll.
Shit. Where's evasion?
It's in fighting.
Why is
It's
Top
it
right.
not?
top right skill. Fighting skills, brawling, evasion, melee. There's 3. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, nice. Excellent.
So,
Excellent. We love
so,
that.
so you see the explosions, and you're too focused on the yelling and everything to realize like this is happening. Like you're pretty sure you're close away, and it explodes. And to everybody else, it looks like Olmo just kicked the bucket, right? The explosion is massive, but Redtail, from your vantage point, as you've got your arm fixed and you're walking towards the street and looking over, you see this silhouette of old Mo just standing in front of the fucking explosion. And failure, you see him pull his like silhouette to the side so you can see the side of it, and he's holding what appears to be the smallest roach of a fucking joint you've ever seen, as the whole thing was incinerated by the fire. And he's just like,
He's looking around like nobody saw that. He looks
waste,
back and sees
waste a
Raziel just
good
like got
fucking.
the guy's head tilted like, hmm.
The girlie who appears to be innocent is going to continue to run. She's going to cross the street. As the rules dictate, I demand a roll. The street is relatively busy, but the chance of her being hit is a lot lower now. She's fine. She makes it across, is able to kind of start making her way into the industrial. And then, Rocco, you are up. Oh.
So did the explosion damage
Oh, they're
none
both dead. They're
or
both dead. Sorry, I forgot to mention
they're
that
both
part.
dead?
Yeah, after the explosion clears, there's a dead nun and a dead ass lady who was really cool.
And then we heard in the trash can.
Oh no no no! The trash can. You can still hear like a. What the fuck's going on out there? Oh god!
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I shoot him from here?
In the back for sure.
Yeah. All right. Cool. I don't think that's in your face anymore though, so I'll uncheck that.
Arguably, it'd be in your back. I believe the
Yep.
DV is 15, so take the shot.
15.
You need one more.
I'll add it.
Okay. Roll the damage.
23.
Woo!
Okay. So that hits him, and he falls to the ground. It doesn't look like it put him down. It kind of looks like it just knocked him down for dramatic effect. Okay. Next then is Riff. Actually, no, I don't need a Nexus Riff. That was the last guy. Okay. So yeah, he hits the ground. Um, end of the scene is the cars get knocked off, and you see somebody swerve around those cars that had the lady pinned in between them, kind of that way. Swerve around them, not looking, kind of looking over his shoulder, and you see that the right side of his car, as he's kind of evading what he thinks is happening here, run over the head of that guy. And there's just like a mean kind of like splat sound that's like it's almost comical. And the thing that absolutely stuns Rocco when that happens is after the mess, you can see that his clown face remains imprinted on the concrete. Like it pushed the makeup and the nose and everything flat. So there's just like this clown face on the concrete. All right. Um, any follow-ups? Anybody have anything that they want to do to kind of follow up on that? Anything at
Uh,
all?
I think we need to check on
yeah.
the guy in the dumpster.
Okay, well
Red Tail's
let's
gonna
do
walk up
let's
to old Mo and
let's
hand
do.
him an actual cigarette.
Okay, that's what Red Tail's doing. Let's walk through it one by one. Old Mo, Red Tail walks over to you, hands you a cigarette. What do you want to do immediately after the fight?
I'm gonna give him my arm, give Red Tail my arm, and be like, any chance you got a quick heal?
He says his whole body is just kind of smoking.
He just pulled out his arms fucking sideways, like, yeah, mine too.
Okay, and then
Hey,
next up then Riff.
I mean, Griff is kind of just booking it to his car because of the cops coming.
Yep, smart. That's a smart boy. And then Vertel will do likewise. He's not picking you up and running you to your car this time, like last few times we've done this.
Just check it.
And then,
I do want to ask when Mars gets over here. So, did you get that briefcase that bitch had?
That's what I was about to ask, Mars,
Yeah,
if there was
let me
anything
see. I
left of it.
grabbed that.
It was
so
probably underneath the AV,
um,
realistically.
you would see that the NCPD cruiser is kind of coming down where Rocco's standing about, and you're obviously moving in kind of unison. But Rocco, last one out. Is there anything that you want to do before you kind of dip out of here?
Well, the the question about the briefcase, since Mars is out over there too.
Okay.
I was kind of curious about that. So I was gonna call over.
Make a perception check real quick.
Yep.
Maybe you're not like yeah. I think everyone else is reading the scene, but I just want to make sure you got it.
I clicked it. Did it? Didn't
Uh,
happen. There
right
it
above the
goes.
top, yeah. Okay, so yeah, if you want to run for this briefcase, you certainly can. Just remember, there's NCPD and it appears to be descending about where you're standing.
Sure. Um, I yell
Rocco, we
yell
gotta go.
I yell to Riff, pick me up over that way, and I'm gonna run
Okay.
um
So
toward.
what I need you to do,
Yeah.
and this is a one for one situation. This is just going to be how it is.
Uh-huh.
Just so you know, you should be able to click move, and it'll roll a move roll. I need you to make a move roll, and I have a DV in mind.
Click move. Okay.
Okay. So you get to the AV and you start
Uh-huh.
looking around, and at that point you would see where you came from. There are 3 NCPD officers in heavy gear with shotguns pointed at you and say, "Freeze!" and they will detain you. Happy birthday. Now, if you want to fight 3 NCPD officers, you can. If you don't want to, you can do one of these and play ball. So yeah, you don't see where the attaché went, but NCPD will take you, and you others will kind of run from the scene. Um, Rocco, this may be the first time your character's ever been arrested. It's up to you if that's the case. But the situation is pretty simple. They've got the shotgun to you, and they say, "Don't resist, or you're dead, fucking meat. You're not with those goddamn clowns. It will be easy on you." And then they kind of throw you into the AV, and they'll transport you to the nearest district. They'll book you. They'll run you through. If you're already in there for anything, I don't think there's any kind of crazy crimes on you. But eventually, you get your one phone call. You put it forward. I'm assuming you're calling old Mo. Okay, Mo. Time to pay the piper. You're paying 500 to Rattel. You're paying 500 to Rip. You're paying 500 to Redtail, right?
Yes.
It's going to cost you 1,000 to get Rocco out of jail on bail.
Oh, Jesus.
His court date is in 2 weeks, and he'll have to arrive at court for um, brandishing weapons in public and unknown connection to a known gang element. But what you're pretty
Yeah.
sure is it's going to be a fine for just being in the wrong place. Um, Rocco, if you want to just pay them yourself, $1,000 Eurodollars will get rid of the cops and let you walk out of the jail basically scot free if you wanted to the day of.
Without a court date and shit like that.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah.
yeah.
Okay. You say, hey, look, I was fighting the clowns, I was killing the clowns. I fucking hate those clowns. And like, we hate those clowns too. And you're like, look, how do I avoid all this shit? And they're like, grease the wheels a little bit, man. And you're like, I love greasing wheels. I got a fucking nice car. You hand him $1,000 pennies.
How about they help you? You help me. You know.
It'll be 1,000. 500 for my friend, 500 for me, and then the third guy's the one driving. He doesn't get on the deal. They pull over to a corner and let you out at a bus station. Um, happy birthday. It will probably end up on your record because there was an arrest, but it won't be like a warranted like statement. It'll
Could
just be
could
something
I
else.
try could I try and argue it before they pick me up? Like
No,
okay,
they're
that's fine.
very much in a "we're gonna fucking kill you, get in the car" kind of deal.
Yeah.
Because they're not taking any chances, and you were the only survivor that didn't beat feet.
Right.
Okay, so that's about it. Anybody have any follow up or anything you want to do at the end?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay. Well then, thanks for watching those that did. I'll award IP off camera, and we will see you the next time we run one. See you then.
Thank you for having us.